What's a beat chart and how do you use it? Today we're going to unpack what a beat chart is, how it helps students keep the steady beat, and reinforces music theory in a really fun, quick, engaging way during your lessons. Hi, I'm Vielka, founder of Young Singers Academy here in New York City and the Vielka method, replacing confusing vocal techniques with simple singing tools so you can teach kids to sing with confidence. Today, we're going to look at a beat chart. If you've never seen one before, this is a traditional one where I just have hearts on a page. I've opted to have 16 because most music is in 4/4, so 4 beats, 4 beats, 4 beats, and 4 beats. Now that we know what a beat chart is, what on earth do we do with it? Well, there are so many options. I'm going to share with you my favorite 6 that I like to use as a way to infuse music theory into our voice lessons and have it be creative, fun, engaging. Before we start using our beat chart, you can decide whether you'd like to use it printed out, where a child can be touching it and feeling that tactile sensation, or you can use it digitally, especially if you're teaching online, and have the cursor be touching. So your choice. We'll do a little of both here today. The first way that I like to use the beat chart is for a beginner who's really learning how to keep a steady beat. We're going to see if the child can just on their own initiate that steady beat. So in other words, rather than copying my steady beat, which actually is a little bit higher up in terms of difficulty, I'm going to ask a child if they can go ahead and either pat their lap or hit a drum, or maybe even just saying some laws, which is what we can do with the beat chart right now. So I would ask a child to see if they can do a steady beat and point to the beats. Ready? I'll go first. La, 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 la. Ready? You try. So here I've modeled and I've set the beat. However, you can encourage kids to set their own tempo. So what if you were running really fast? What would your beat feel like? Okay, what if we did it that fast? Ready? You tell me. Ready? You point and you do it. Make sure they're all nice and even though, because that's our steady beat. So if we're going fast, it's fast, 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 or slow, 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 slow. So obviously it takes some prep work before you get to the beat chart. However, once you've done those gross motor skills and you're ready for some fine motor, this is a great tool. Another way we can use the beat chart for steady beat is by singing a song and pointing to the beats as you sing. So we could take our beat chart and sing Twinkle and just do the first 4 beats. Let's try. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Most likely beginners are going to do something like this. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. And you're going to notice that they've actually tapped and pointed to the rhythm, the way the words go. This is where we want to make that distinction and say, oh no, we're just going to tap on the heartbeat and there's just 1. We're just counting up to 4. So twinkle. That little moment is really important, making sure we can hear and feel that there are 2 sounds on 1 beat. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Like that. And once they start to warm up to the idea and you have other students that get it, then maybe we can try 8 beats. Here we go. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. There we have it, singing and touching the beat. The third way I love to use a beat chart is to have kids improvise 4 beats of known rhythms they know. So first what I'm going to do, if they need the review, is just create a little rhythm bank over here of things they know. So I'll ask them, hey, which rhythms do you know already? Let's see, we know ta, and I'm just writing it here in stick notation. We know TT, and As you may have already guessed, I'm a Kodály trained teacher, so I love using that language and their symbols. And let's see, I can put a rest. And let's have one more. Let's have a ta. So the purpose of this is just to give them another visual aid of some rhythms that they know. So as they improvise, they have something to hold on to in case they just need that extra support. Go ahead and make up 4 beats of rhythm. I'll go first and show you one. And you want to use at least 2 different rhythms. Otherwise, we get a lot of kids who will just say the same rhythm for all 4 beats, and I want to challenge them a bit. So let's go ahead here, 4 beats. Ready? Like this. Ta, ti, 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 ta. Ready? You go. And as they get more familiar with this exercise, you can work up to 8, 12, 16 beats. It's fast, it's fun, it's creative, they feel like they get to compose, and so it has a new feeling every time. You can also add backing tracks to this and spice it up a little bit, even play a soundtrack of something quietly, and so it gives a sense of the beat that also helps and makes it, a little bit more fun and engaging. Another way to use the beat chart is to have students improvise a melody using known solfa or tones that they know. So here on the side, I've put some notes that they've already learned. La, sol, mi, re, do. I would encourage you to just sing up and down the tone ladder first and do some echo singing, such as so, mi, so, mi. So, la, so, mi. Mi, re, do. To go ahead and just warm up their ear, really tune them into our tone ladder, and then invite them to go ahead and make up their own 4 beats of using these tones. So in the beginning, I like to encourage them to only do 1 note per beat to keep it simple. So at the very, very beginning, we'll just use so, me's, and it might be something like this. So, mi, so. Now it's your turn. Ready, go. And at this point, they might be touching the hearts with their cursor or with their finger, or it might just serve them to have it be a visual aid and be able to sort of, with their eyes, mark the time in that way and sort of give a placement and structure to this improvisation. Okay, another way to use the beat chart is just anything goes improvisation time. So at this time, I'm going to invite them to go ahead and do a rhythm, any kind of rhythm they want. And you can just do it on la. So that gets us outside of our known rhythms and what we've really studied and gives them the freedom to just share their innate musicality with us. So I'm going to invite them to say it on, let's say it on la this time. So as an example, I could do something like this. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. La, 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 la. There I had 16 beats of rhythm, and I took it out there and did some things that I'm not expecting kids to do. However, that is, you never know. You never know until you give them the freedom to share. So that's one way to do it. Finally, we're going to do another anything goes type of improvisation using the visual aid of the beat chart. And this time we're going to do a melodic one. So think of it as scatting. So let's do some do's and any pitches. Let's do 8 beats. Ready? Go. Do, 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 do. Something like that. So you can have a lot of fun with this. You can see where kids are going to feel like it's fast, quick, engaging, It gets in a lot of theory really quickly and a lot of it on your students' terms. So go ahead and enjoy. And I also invite you to use different rhythm charts. So I've gone ahead and I have for you here, if you like and subscribe, you can go ahead and download these beat charts that I have for you for November. Some pumpkins, some fall leaves, some squirrels, some feathers, and some turkeys, and really enjoy the holidays and all the fun that music making can bring. Have fun, and please join me and check me out. I'm on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, under vielka.com. You can find me. Love to see you there. Take care.